So as many as you know, I work at Starbucks, and some stuff goes on there that is kind of weird. Not weird, but just, something that usually doesn't really happen if you're just walking outside for a walk with your dog and stuff like that. So anyways, there's this one morning where I'm just working. It's really early in the morning, it's like opening and stuff. And there's this one guy who comes in, and he's really nonchalant. He's like really cool, chill, kind of apathetic and stuff like that, and he's really cool. And he's ordering the same thing, a sausage sandwich and a large coffee. And I always get it for him. And, just to pass the time while I'm getting all this stuff, I just make small talk like, hey, how's your weekend? He's just like, oh, it's good, just doing stuff like that. And, all that jazz. So, yeah. So, this goes on for like a few days. And, he just comes in, I give him his stuff, and we just talk to each other for a little while, make small talk and all that. And then just one day, something different happens. He comes in, and rather than ordering the sausage sandwich and a large coffee, he just orders his large coffee. So I'm just like, all right, I guess less work for me. And so I get him his coffee, and I just give it his coffee, and he pays with cash. He usually pays with a credit card, but I made no note of that at that moment. And he gives me the cash, I give him his coffee, and then he says, give me a call someday. And then he just leaves. And it takes me a moment to realize like what happened, and I look down and I see a slip of paper, and it has his name and his phone number, and then I'm just like, "Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh god, no." Now the thing is, I don't know if he was offering me a job or anything or something like that, but I just don't call him back, 'cause yeah, yeah. So a few days pass and I don't see him because I'm not working or he just doesn't come in. And then one day he comes back. I'm just working, minding my own business, cleaning up the place. And then he comes back and he just looks freaking devastated. He's just all like he hasn't had any sleep, like he had a bad weekend and things haven't just been going his way. And I don't know, I kind of couldn't help but feel a bit guilty for being part of this, of making him look like shit. Or maybe it was just a shitty morning. But anyways, he just looks in. He's just like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm just like, "Oh, it's going good, I guess. Just stuff." And he just orders a sausage sandwich and a large coffee this time, and he pays by credit card. So I'm just like, "All right, I'll take it. I'll get your stuff and I'll ring you up." So while I'm ringing him up, he just speaks. He speaks, like in a low voice, and he's just like, "So, how's your weekend?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I don't know." And I don't know, I just kind of panicked. I don't know why. And I just did something that I always do when I was, as since a kid, I just started lying. Just just started making a bullshit story. I was just like, "Oh, I just spent this whole weekend with, my girlfriend, my girlfriend, me and my girlfriend just went out. We went to the beach. We went to her house, and we just had a lot of fun, me and my girlfriend, Yeah. So, yeah, me and my girlfriend, we just had a lot of fun. Bleh. And after that, we just had gracious sex, my male organs and her female genital organs, combining together, making something happy and all, stuff like that, I can draw you a diagram, but, I have to work, kind of like that. Yeah, I have to, you know, stuff like that. And he just keeps staring at me. He doesn't even say anything, and I finally ring him up, and he just leaves without a word. But yeah. But eventually we get comfortable with each other, like the awkwardness goes away. We start making small talk for a while and stuff like that. And yeah, sometimes he gives me a bit of a hints, sometimes, like he didn't get the point. But anyways, yes, I still talk to him sometimes when he comes in the mornings, and when I'm on register. But then at other times, when I'm just doing something else, well, I let's just say I'm not in the mood for talking.